It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mathematics writer Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1938, recorded Thursday, June 1st, 2023. Chad and the Beanstalk. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Diggity has a what the heck is it? He also has an interesting sleep mask, and I have my brand new theme for the month, thanks to the patrons. All next on The Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG Chad on your PC. It's time for The Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for The Giz Wiz now.
Now, here he is, the technical support for all his friends, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing very well, sir. And you?
Doing great. Doing good myself. Is that true? Are you the technical support? Are you the first person people typically call when they're having a tech issue?
Yes, fortunately, because none of my friends are tech savvy at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can do things like, this remote doesn't work. And I go, it has no batteries. And they go, God, you're so smart.
Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. But you know what? It was very funny because for some reason, Dennis went a whole year. He could not get the remote to recognize a Toshiba TV. So he had to use the Toshiba TV for volume only, and then the Spectrum remote for everything else. And back then you had 4 digits, you had to put in 4 digits and try it. If it didn't work, you get a different 4 digits.
Yes.
And for some reason, I had to get a new cable box. And when you go to Spectrum, everything is, they just hand you a package. It has the cable in there, the remote in there, and the remote instructions are, if you have a Toshiba TV, hold down these 2 buttons and hit 1.
Yes. Yeah.
I did it. Oh, do you know about that?
No.
It worked.
It worked?
It worked.
That's fantastic. Honestly.
It says, if it doesn't work, just hold down those 2 buttons and hit 2.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, does this make better sense than you tried $13.99? Now try $2.07.
Yeah.
They weren't even in a sequence.
That's fun. I feel like remote technology and printer technology are like in the same category. Like,
yes,
we've had these things for forever. Why is it not dead simple and correct every time? It's honestly, It doesn't make any sense. And then you'll get a glimpse of what could be. And we've all had that printer that just always worked. And it was that one printer that never died. It never needed toner. It was amazing. But, it's time to get the Wi-Fi version, and that one never works.
No,
Same thing with the remote. Is,
absolutely.
you feel, this could be so easy, but why isn't it?
Yes, exactly. One of my favorite cartoons was a gravestone, and engraved on the gravestone it says, "Finally ended trying to get the printer in my bedroom to print."
Yes.
Because the only way to end it was to die. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, I have a printer that it's, about 80% of the time it works great. About 80% of the time, works 100% of the time. And then the extra 20%, I mean, just the other day I had tried to print something and it just wasn't that important. It was like a confirmation of something. So I just gave up. A week later, that thing printed. I don't know how. I have no idea. I was just sitting there and I hear the printer go off and I'm walking over there like, how on earth what ghost is printing in my house? And I look down and it's the thing I tried to print last week. How did it win? How I didn't even think it was still in queue. I didn't think that was physically possible. But it eventually worked. Yeah, not fun.
And yes, Dennis rearranged his bedroom, and he said, my printer stopped working, and I'm trying this and this, and I said, oh, print it on my printer. And I came downstairs and I said, Dennis, your document is in my printer. So he can't print to the printer sitting next to his computer.
Yes.
But it will print to my computer downstairs. So
not fun at all, honestly.
No.
And also, I still don't understand, as we're in this rant, why, printing on a envelope or labels or all those other things that you can print, why that's not dead simple either. It seems like all of this should have been figured out in the 90s. And I don't understand why it's 2023 and we are still having these frustrations. Anything else happen to you this last
Nick
week?
with a C said, this is why printing must be arranged 7 days in advance. That's something I think people don't realize. They take it for granted that it's instantaneous.
I feel like the printer is like another form of bureaucracy. It's like you needed to send it in triplicate, and this one wasn't notarized, so sorry. I need 2 forms of ID for you to be able to print this. So sorry, not today. Yeah. And it just fails. And I just don't know why.
Weather-wise, there's one thing that makes it disappointing. It's supposed to be 90 degrees in the city tomorrow and 60 degrees on Saturday, which will bring about tremendous thunderstorms.
Oh, wow.
Which annoys me so much because it is also the first silent disco out on Pier I. Pier I is a huge public pier about 7 blocks down from the abandoned marina. That is great fun. And
wait, is that the new name for the Boat Basin Cafe? Is it the abandoned marina now?
That's what I call it.
Okay. I'm glad. Right. I'm glad we're on the page. Okay.
They announced the new opening date is now 2027.
No. When did they start? They started when, and then they said it was only going to be 5 years?
Yes, 4 years.
4.
Right. But they haven't started taking down the old marina.
They haven't done anything with it. It's just sitting there.
Done nothing. So.
I don't. Yes. Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And you? Anything with you? You good?
No, nothing really new around here. No, I may have a few cool things to announce in a few days, but yeah, no, things are just trucking along at this point. But yeah, I'm excited about today's episode. What the heck is it? I got my new theme. I really like the theme. In fact, I don't want to give it. I like to kind of take your take on which of the themes, so I don't want to spoil it too much. But I really ended up liking. I'm liking the theme, which we'll talk about more later. So I guess let's jump into some.
Okay, let's jump in. Do what the heck is it?
Okay, here it is.
It's time for What the Heck Is It? Dun, 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 dun.
What? Okay, is it a
Dennis?
cleaning? Is it do with cleaning?
What the heck is it?
Well, it's obviously a mouth organ.
A mouth organ. That is really a terrible guess.
I feel like this is like to help you tie a trash bag or something like that.
This will give it away, perhaps. Now.
Oh, a saw.
And now dead giveaway. Now.
No, it's toilet plunger, UV1, bag sealer.
Harmonica.
Gosh, it's a training katana.
Yes, it is indeed. Very good, very good. It is
that for
Urban
bagels?
Trend.
Oh, it is.
Safe Cut Bagel Slicer. All right, so the object here is I'll tell you what the object is. We're going to do it. All right, so we're going to go to the test kitchen and try the Urban Trend. They call it Safe Cut. We'll see. Bagel Slicer. All right, so it's the middle of the night for me. It's 10 after 9 a.m. I go to bed at 2:30 a.m. Okay, so I'm going to try the bagel cutter. All right. And, here's a grooming tip. If your mustache is really bad and you don't feel like finding a brush, you can use a cheese grater.
Oh, you got a little micro
That's why it
blade.
looks a little messy. All right, so this thing is massive, okay? And this side is the back of the blade, and this side has a cover on it. And there is the blade. You know, these are Tal bagels, Tal. And I was afraid it was going to be too wide for this, but I don't think it is. But you know what? I don't know about this.
Watch your finger.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
It is a safety blade, but
I
Yeah.
am leery of this thing. I guess once you get it going. Oh, you see, I guess this helps because
It
it's sort of in the
senses
middle.
bagel.
yeah,
It's
it
in
keeps
the
it
middle.
kind of
Even if
there.
it's fat. Yeah.
And let's see how we did.
I guess you can't get all the way to the
Maybe
ground,
have
though,
to
can
turn
you?
it
No, you have to sort of.
I'm not quite sure. Like, oh, maybe, you know, if you just keep going like this.
I'm losing all my seeds.
Yeah, you start a poppy
you know
farm.
what? It's better than I normally do. I normally have a slice of bagel. I have one part of the bagel is like that thick, and the other part of the bagel is like this thin. So I would say you still have to be careful with it, but it seems to cut really well. Cutting bagel 2. Okay, I watched a little video about this, and it seems, I'll show you what the video shows. Take the bagel, all right.
This
These are
is
big
an
fat
everything
bagels,
bagel.
So you start it cutting down one way toward your hand, okay? And then you turn the bagel over and start cutting it up. Actually, they were
See,
doing
that's
it
a
better
little faster. But you
the
do
Amazon video.
knock an awful
but
lot of stuff off the bagel.
Yeah,
let's see how I did that. You know what?
it's
This is
pretty
not bad. This is not
even
bad.
though.
Yeah,
So
oh,
you
it's
just have
very
to
even. It's the
kind
best.
of work your way around it and be careful with that blade because it's
Yes,
very sharp.
Sister Rachel said they
But
are the
this does
bagels
work.
like $2, but they're like 2 bagels in one.
It is 2 meals. That is really cool. I think I'd like it. I think I do.
Yeah, I think so too. It's $20. It was in one of the trade magazines that I get saying that it was a newly introduced product doing well, and 892 ratings and 4.5 stars.
It does seem
That's-
less about safety and more about rails. You know, it's on.
Yeah,
It's in
yes.
you know, you have the perfect cut. It's less. It doesn't seem much. Because see, this person's showing off a cut.
Yeah, exactly.
The
No, you
customer
have,
reviews.
yes, it's not like
The most safe bagel cutter ever.
yes, exactly. This guy's cutting right toward his hand
Right.
in that picture, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So Scooter X found something similar, and this is straight out of my childhood. This
Oh,
is
those I know.
AliExpress,
Yes.
yeah, and I had this was the type of slicer we had at our house, and
The guillotine, I think. they're called.
yeah, exactly. And that blade is just so sharp that you just press it down and it cuts through, and so there it is for about $20. You know what we never covered on this show is that Bed Bath & Beyond is bankrupt.
Yes, and gone.
Yeah, they're
And
shutting down all their
gone.
stores and they're just done. And this
Yeah.
seems like one of the product that I would have seen at Bed Bath & Beyond. This seems like
Absolutely.
the perfect Bed Bath & Beyond product. Interesting.
Empty Pockets is asking, I looked and I typed in, can you change the blade? And it seems you can't, but the company says that I believe they will guarantee it for 5 years. And if it becomes dull or bent or I don't know, they'll replace it if you have your receipt of when you bought it.
Interesting.
Mr. Dave, you don't rotate the bagel, just grab the other side.
So here's their
That's what I tried to do.
Amazon video of the.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't need to listen to their music. So yeah, this person is doing. This is what you saw, right? Oh, I see.
Oh,
So-
okay, I sort of did that, but he did it. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even do that. There you go, head.
yeah,
out.
it is a 2-action maneuver
Yes.
to get that done. So, yeah, I don't really see it quite. I think I stick by my statement. It seems nice. I don't really see it as that big of a safety. I do like that it has the guard. In fact, I wish
Yes.
more knives came with a guard because I love to camp, and that's the easiest way to pack them away is with a guard. So
Yeah.
that's nice. But other than that, I could see that it works. I guess. You know?
It works, yeah. And it's not too expensive.
Yeah.
Well, those
$20.
guillotine things are like 17, 18 bucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Moving on.
Moving on, gadget number 2. Let's take a peek.
Travel is coming back big time. I heard a report on the radio that over the Memorial Day weekend, airline traffic was pretty much the same or a touch more than it was in 2019 and 2020 before the COVID. So I thought, well, let's check out the Bluetooth sleep headphones. All right. It's called Top Point. And this is a sleeping mask. And I've had it 2 weeks. It has not woken yet. It is, wake up, wake up. Okay,
Deep sleep, deep slumber.
It says blocks out light 100%. All right. And let me just put it on. And now, I got to tell you, this is great. This is great. Except that light, Dennis. Turn that light down. It's shining in my eyes. Oh, I dropped a pen. Let me get it. Okay. No, I cannot see anything. So as far as blackness goes, this is great. All right. So this has a lot of features in it, which is a good thing. And for me, not a good thing. And I'll tell you why. Okay. This has Bluetooth, okay, microphone, so you can get and make phone calls. And of course, with Bluetooth, you will listen to your music over it. But unlike other sleep masks, this one has built-in white noise and built-in 34 sound effects to go to sleep to, like a brook and birds. It has an off timer for, let me put my glasses back on. An off timer for 30, 60, or 120 minutes. It's called Top Point with 1P, T-O-P, and then the same. Now, it's called that, but as you'll notice, the box doesn't say that. And on Amazon, I found 3 or 4 other companies selling the exact same thing. Turned out this one was the least expensive. The sound is great, especially for the price. Mine was less than 23 bucks. Okay. Now the speakers are, let me see if I get this one out here. All right. The speakers are removable.
Oh.
And
cool.
another speaker on the other side. I'm not going to take them out. As is the little electronic panel, so that you can wash the sleep mask. I'm not quite sure how often one would wash a sleep mask. Back here is silk. All right. And you can adjust it with this headband. And also, since the speakers are movable, I found that even with the headband, if I wanted to, I could, with a finger, slide the speakers so that they were directly over my ears. And as I said, the sound is great. It's playing directly into your ears. Now, this is what I don't like about it, okay? I'm not a big fan. I told you all the things it does. Let me just see if, is it written on the box? Yes. Bluetooth, music, phone calls, microphone, white noise, timing, and all the various sound effects, all done with 3 buttons. Okay. Actually, there's a 4th button. I could not find. I know it's ridiculous. I had to go to the instruction book. The little on-off button is
it's
down
underneath.
there,
Oh, God.
okay? And USB-C charging is down there too. But when you see the mask, you see it like that. So there is, to me, a huge learning curve. I played with this 3 or 4 times, maybe for a total of an hour and a half. So since there are only 3 buttons and it does all these things, it'll be long press for this. And then once it's in that form, short press. And then the next button, a short press. And you're doing this with your
With it on
eyes
your
sealed,
face.
okay?
Yes.
So you have to remember which side the button.
You can't even read the instruction booklet.
No.
You're playing What's
no.
My Line?
Yes. Mystery guest, sign in, please. However, it got almost, let me just see here, almost 12,000 reviews, and it got, let me just see, I'm going to have Chad bring this up and we can take a closer look at it. 4.3 stars out of 5 from 11,775 customers. So this is a big seller, and if you can live with, this learning curve of all the things it can do using just those 3 buttons, I think you'll be very happy with it. That's it. Wake up! You're on camera.
Stop sleeping, mask.
Sleeping.
Yeah, I've had a few of those gadgets, and it's always frustrating that you just got to know the correct combo.
Oh yeah.
To
Have
get
you
it
had
in.
one with the white noise machine built in?
I have not. No. I mean, a type of gadget where you only have those
yes.
buttons and not a good interface. And the only saving grace is that if you use it a lot and, every
Yes.
night or whatever, is you kind of just know how to function, how to get it to do what you want it to do, right?
Yes.
Okay, if I hit the second button for 3 seconds, and then I hit this button, then it'll play my audiobook. Now I'm good and I can fall asleep.
Yeah.
And so but that's cool that honestly, gosh, I feel like if they had figured out the user interface, perfect, because having a white noise machine built in, having Bluetooth, having an auto off feature, having the speakers built in and being comfortable, having it be silk, having it being able to be washed. I actually don't anymore, but I used to use a face mask almost every night, and especially when traveling around the twit years I would face mask on an airplane every time and fall asleep. And I did use it so much, it was like, it's time to wash this thing.
Yeah.
So that's great as well. It really does seem like a nice gadget, and the reviewers love it. Holy moly.
That is a lot of reviews.
Golly. I know. It's crazy
and it's still
to think about. 11,000 people bought this and reviewed it. So there's got to be a lot more people who just bought it. I can't imagine how many of these things they've sold. That's insane. So you go, okay, listen, we need to get better at photoshopping these things, because not a single person in their entire life is standing in the middle of a wheat field with a sleep mask on. People, just use logic when you're photoshopping your product images. These two are okay, but in the middle of a wheat field, really?
That's very funny.
So yeah, I like it. And it comes in colors.
I didn't even see that.
Oh, and even different prices. You may have got with these prices is only $18. Oh, this is a different design though. The Bluetooth module is not removable in this one. It looks like it's stitched in.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's slightly different mask.
Yeah, it is a different mask. But cool.
Wow.
This is neat.
Yeah, but you see right to the side, $27. It looks like the same mask.
It does. It really does. See, this looks integrated as well. I wonder if those are. But yeah, they are a very different design.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. That's great.
Interesting. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, If the Giz Wiz audience has been around for long enough, they've seen me try to cover a lot of sleeping devices, especially audio-focused ones. I did the Cocoon headphones, the Bose things I looked at. I never owned those, but honestly, the least expensive and probably most effective and not being stuck inside of your ears like any type of AirPod or an earbud situation is these type of sleep masks. So highly recommended. That's great.
Perfect. And gadget 3 is a kind of unique clip, especially if you have a garden. Take a peek.
If you're like me, you like clips, so we all know about bag clips. Huh? But did you know that you can buy bag clips that big?
Whoa.
You're gonna hear a lot of
Family-sized
traffic in the
Dorito bag.
Airplane noise. Now this, I bought 40 of these. And
40
I
in
used
one
them all up.
package.
So I bought another 40, and I thought you'd like to see what they are. They're from Ram Pro, and they're called Green Gentle Gardening Clips. And this is what they look like close up. You get 40 of them. You get little guys like that. And then you get bigger guys like this. And outdoors, I used them everywhere, okay? So I just put new plastic on the greenhouse. And I need to hold this down.
Oh.
And I'll put another one over here.
And I assume around a trellis, that would be perfect.
I say they won't rust.
Yes.
I don't know, I'm not sure about that. Okay. Now up here, I'm already used them. I was feeding the lights through the spokes of the umbrella. It was taking forever. And then I thought, wait a minute. I can just hang the lights with these little clips. Okay. Let's get these out of the way. And okay, there. And this wire keeps falling off here. I'm going to use another clip there to hold that in place. Actually, that probably needs a big one. And that'll hold that. So they're relatively inexpensive. They were under $10 for 40 of them. And like I said, I already used the first 40. And out of, Chad will look at the thing together. I think it was 8,000 plus reviews, 4.5 stars. So that's it. It is Ram
You got
Pro
it. You got it right.
40-piece green, on the website it says green gentle gardening plant gripper clips. That's it.
Yes, and
Keep your garden
who's
green and gripped.
Get a grip.
get a grip? Yeah, Pack and W said also great to hold a tablecloth on a picnic table.
Yeah. And you were exactly right. Over 8,000 reviews, 4.5 stars.
Wow, and they're $9.
Yeah.
And you get 20 little ones and 20 of the big ones.
Yeah. I mean, it really shows that it was like properly designed for this style of gardening and
Yeah, for holding plants in place.
yeah.
And it said it's very good for people who live in windy areas so that plants don't get blown and break off. You can clip these to the fence or a pole or a trellis or whatever.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, people love them. These are great little clips.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, keep you keep you gripped.
Yes. Keep your plants in line.
Exactly. Okay, well, with that, it is time to head to
Yes,
You
I'm
don't
excited.
need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. The patron poll went out, and here were the 3 options that could be chosen. Number 1 is safety gadgets. I've been using ChatGPT on the last 2 patron polls, so it comes up with its own summary of what the categories can be. So I want to read them out loud because they're just kind of fun.
Okay.
From anti-slip banana peels to personal alarms louder than a rock concert, we're ready to explore gadgets that promise safety. Whether they deliver or not is another story. Then,
Okay.
category number 2 that they had to choose from, gadgets under $10. Can quality and affordability coexist? Or will we just find a bunch of plastic doohickeys that leave us scratching our heads? Only one way to find out. And then the third option was hobby/craft gadgets. Let's uncover the quirkiest tools and hobbies. For hobbies and crafts. We'll find a diamond in the rough or just a bunch of crafty catastrophes.
Boy, I'm gonna go gadgets under $10.
Okay. You know, that was my thought too. And strangely, it performed very badly. I did not think that would happen. It was the worst performer. Hobby and craft gadgets ended up winning the patron poll.
What?
Yeah. So hobby and craft gadgets, and honestly, I was a little worried. There are. We are having the exact same wavelength. I was worried. I'm thinking there's not going to be any craft or hobby gadgets. And so I was a little worried. I went into a hobby store and have already found 2 very good gadgets, and it's made me kind of feel like, okay, this is going to be a fun category, because I really didn't think of how many hobbies there are and how many particular gadgets have been made for a specific hobby. So I think it'll be fun. We're starting off pretty generic with the hobby and craft gadgets, but next week I already know of one that is it's already got me smiling thinking about it. So it'll be fun. Okay, so here is a video that I recorded just earlier. Hey Dickity, so we are here with the first of our hobby gadgets, and this is what we are going to be taking a look at today. This is the Magic Bean Garden, and I picked this up from a local hobby store, and it has quite a lot going on with it, because it first off has these magic beans, and they seem like they will create plants with the same design on them. So that's one aspect of this gadget. And then the next aspect is that it has a pot which you can customize and paint on. So you get some paint, you plant it, you add some stuff onto it, you water it up. And so there's quite a lot in this kit. Not only are you planting a plant, but you're also doing your own DIY art project on the pot. So let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. Okay, so I went ahead and opened everything up. We first have our instructions. So you it's very, very simple. It's like literally like plant, water, and do some art. So you get a little pot. This is completely made out of plastic, and it also has some grates sort of at the bottom, so it looks like you could just rest this, in a little thing of water, a kind of auto water. You also get your paints, so you get 5 paint colors, and you get 2 different type of colored rocks to go on top of your soil. You get plenty of soil, lots of soil. This is double bagged inside of here, but here's your soil. And then you also get your beans. And so here are the beans I have. I have Happy, I have Lucky, I have a Shooting Star. Oh, on the other side of the Shooting Star says Wish. Lucky is a clover, and Happy is a smiling face. So let me unwrap all of this and draw a little design on my my pot. Okay, we're gonna start our painting. I don't have any red. Oh my gosh, this paint is not so great. Here we go. Really get it on there. We're aiming for Dickie D's logo
I see.
of the mustached face, starting with the outline here. Yeah, this paint definitely leaves something to be desired, but it's a fun little kids craft project, so I guess I can't judge it too hard. Okay, my art is finished. Now I'm adding in the soil. Adding quite a lot of that.
God,
And then
what
I'm
is
gonna
the
add
soil looks like?
my
copper
beans. Now it does say in the instructions It's kinda only like add sand. one It's or
Oh,
like a thick
two,
and keep the third one for a different project. So we get to choose our 2 beans. I think maybe we should choose Happy and Lucky. Get out of here, Wish. Get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna stick Happy in here. And then, so I'll put that Happy facing the face, and then the Lucky, we'll turn that around so that we get a clover facing my art. I don't know if that's how they're actually gonna pop out of the ground here, but that's what we're gonna test and see. I'm gonna add just a tiny amount of dirt on top of that. And then it mentions that I can water them. So we do it, we add the water, and then we add the garden pebbles on top of that. So we're gonna water until we see water coming out of the base of this. Seems like it could be quite quick because this stuff feels pretty airy. I can't tell if it's gonna soak it all up or if we're just gonna go right through. Oh my gosh, so much water. It's definitely coming out the base. That definitely happened perfectly. Okay, so now we're gonna add our pebbles after that. Okay, now we're adding our garden pebbles to the top. Ooh, we're going for a cool little design here, mixing them all up. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, this will take 3 to 10 days, it mentions, for these to sprout and grow. So we'll have to check back next week to see if our magical plants may have to empty out this saucer here of water. But we'll check back next week to see if our magical plants grew. And
oh my gosh.
nothing's grown yet, but here it is. Obviously, I just recorded that. Oh no! Oh no, honestly, oh no.
Oh no, you didn't. All the water was still in it.
I did empty it out, but it has since we'll have
Filled
to deal
up
with
again?
this after the show. Yeah, it had kind of filled up that that little tray there. But yeah, so everything's fine. You know, I only recorded that segment just a little while ago.
Okay.
And so I'm hoping next week we'll see some growth.
Oh yeah.
In the plant, but it wasn't that expensive. So on this, I got this from Joann's Fabric, or Joann's, and I don't know if I can actually switch the show anymore. Okay, here we go. So here it is, and this is exactly what happened, is that it was $17.99, but they are doing a 25% off. Whoa, hello. So I got it for $12. So all that stuff in there was $12. So it seemed pretty good there, and I got to say that I think that that's a pretty good amount of things from that little kit. So seems pretty cool. Yeah, the soil you had mentioned that it looked a little funky. I definitely felt like it was a little weird. It also, I swear that I saw like crushed up bugs in it or something. I swear I did. I'm not sure what type of soil this is. PC guy saying the soil might be vermiculite. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it definitely seemed a little funky. I was wondering if it was like, you know, my first soil. Like you can't go wrong with this. Whatever this is, it has enough nutrients or something.
Or is it possible some bugs crawled in it in the store?
Maybe.
Oh, here's a nice place to sleep.
Hey, right, exactly. That's why they double bagged it. So people are saying that it is that word.
Vermiculite.
They use that in potted plants. It's a mineral that rapidly expands when heated. That's what Google says.
Oh, if you put it in the sun, maybe.
Yeah.
Good mineral for planting. Okay.
Yeah. So expansion when heated, exfoliation occurs. Minerals. Huh. Cool.
Vermiculite. Oh, thank you, PC guy. Vermiculite.
There you go.
Oh, everybody knows how to say that.
Yeah. Honestly.
Vermiculite. Yeah.
I definitely don't have a green thumb at all. So sorry about that.
I have green clips.
You did. You just bought them. You have 40 of them, in fact. So yeah. So anyway, well, I'm excited to see. I'm hoping that next week we'll see something, and
Yeah,
it'll be a
it
fun.
sounds great.
Fun
It
little
sounds
project.
great.
Okay, with that, let's see if my my pad will still work. Let's head on into Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Okay, we haven't had a video from them in a while, but we have one now from Jeff and his son Adam, and here's their video.
Hey, Dickie D and Chad, it's Jeff. I haven't submitted a video in a while, so I wanted to submit one now. You can hear it sounds like rain, but it's not really raining where I am. The item, the gadget, that I got at a garage sale for $1 is the Mika House sound machine. These been around for a while. This is a pretty good one. It works on a USB, not a USB-C, but a regular plug there, but the other end is in the wall. I'll go through the sounds right now. That's thunder, summer nights, I'm making a lot of forest, white noise, helicopter, stove fire, which doesn't really sound like a stove
I never
fire.
thought I'd want to fall asleep to a helicopter.
Beach, the brook, and back to rain. What I do like about it is you can set a 15-minute, a 30-minute, a 60-minute, or a 120-minute timer, and there's the on-off switch. So let me lower this one. And I got another one at a store called Big Lots many, many years ago.
Oh yeah, I know Big Lots.
This one I like because it's battery operated. I don't really see a branding on it, so that doesn't really help. This one has a timer too, but the timer did break after time. This one will do a 30-minute and a 15-minute. It has the volume controls. Let me shut this one down so you can hear the difference. And put the volume a little bit higher. Yeah, there you go. Pretty loud as you can see. I don't know if it'll help you sleeping. But it has a wind bell, flowing stream, up and down, sea wave, bird singing, which is kind of cool, rainforest, and a pier scene. So those are my two gadgets. Hopefully you'll have a great evening, a great night's sleep if you decide to purchase these. That's about it. Keep up the great work. Love your show. Have a great day.
That is so funny.
Did he say he paid $1 for them?
Yeah, well, the first one was from a garage sale, and then the other one was from Big Lots that came a long time ago.
Okay.
From a long
I
time
like that black one was kind of nicely made.
I agree. That seemed very high quality.
Yeah.
Other than like providing your own speakers, you know, that seemed just so nice, honestly. Yeah, Jeff and Adam, thank you so much for that video.
It's great fun.
Yeah,
Great fun.
yeah, it seems like you got a great deal. I wonder if there's any way that anyone could find that gadget. I don't think so. Honestly, I don't feel like I need to.
I think Scooter X has met his match.
Right.
Unless he starts going to garage sales.
Exactly. Exactly.
So we're always looking for more videos. And if you want to make a video, 1 to 3 minutes, any kind of a gadget, like Jeff and Adam, gadgets that they bought at a garage sale. Make a video, horizontal format, and just make sure we can hear you and see the gadget. If you're shooting it by yourself, you obviously won't be in it. If someone is shooting it for you and you want to be in it, that's fine too. 1 to 3 minutes, put it up on YouTube. There's a drop-down menu, click Unlisted, and that way only people with the URL will be able to watch it and send the URL to us. It's mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv. And if we show it, we show 99% of everything we get. You'll get the current issue of Mad Magazine, and Jeff and Adam, August Mad will be out in about 10 days, so I'll send you a copy of that when it comes out. Mail@gizwiz.tv.
Do it now. With that, let's head to the letter.
We count the letters
Gideon Sandoval says, a cool gadget I found. I was looking for lights on Amazon. I saw this and thought I would share it with you guys. It looked weird at first, but then it made sense.
Okay, let's.
And at first, I could not figure it out at all.
I don't
It looked
understand it
like
either.
a dangerous. I didn't realize the photo looks like you would put it on a desk, and I'm thinking, how lethal could this be? But then when you go to the top, it is a big ceiling fixture.
I see.
And so it has two speeds. It blows down when you want a breeze in the summer, and it reverses in cold weather to pull warm air up from maybe the fireplace or your heater and distribute that. It seems a little pricey.
Yeah, yeah, $109.
$109.
It definitely has a look. I mean, it reminds me of like steampunk.
Yes,
style,
exactly.
Like,
Yes, if you're looking for something that people are going to come in and go, "Whoa, what is that?"
yeah.
Then this, you know what? It seems like this is kind of a thing. It looks like there are lots of different variations. Oh, are these all from the same company?
Maybe, possibly. These ones up here, I guess, yeah, these are all from the same company. It's like a ring of light with the fan in the middle.
Yes.
But these
they all
are
have
not.
different
These are
names.
separate. Yeah, these are new. These are different.
Oh, and they're all wildly expensive.
Yeah. We have found, wow, this is like a chandelier with a fan in it. Is there a fan in there? Oh, yeah, there is. Look at
Yeah.
that is interesting. Never seen this
For
style before.
$460. Whoa.
Yeah.
I think I'm just rather be cold and hot than have shell out that kind of money.
Whoa.
Gideon,
look at this. Is this Tom Hanks?
I don't know.
Look at him, though.
I was going to say, don't stand up. You'll get a haircut.
He's loving the fan. He just absolutely loves it. So, you know, with a raving review like that, how could you say no? That's interesting. That's such an interesting concept of a fan.
Yeah. Who knew? Our viewers help us find lots of new stuff.
That's great. That's great.
Empty Pocket says every house in Florida has at least 2 ceiling fans. How about Texas? I don't know. Did you have a ceiling fan?
So in the living room, they had one installed, and every bedroom had the wires put in so that you could wire it up to the wall. But they didn't have them automatically installed. But I personally added ceiling fans basically to every room. I think there's only one room I can think of that I did not add a ceiling fan to. So
just a regular ceiling fan, nothing exotic.
No, nothing fancy like this. I honestly probably went to Home Depot and looked for the least expensive fan possible, because they do help circulate the air and just keep it from not being so stuffy, which is nice. So yeah, that's a very interesting design. That's pretty cool. Thanks for sending that over.
Thank you, Gideon. That's excellent.
I want to say thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you guys so much for your support of our show. If you give via Patreon or give via PayPal, just want to say thank you so much for your support. Your generosity is amazing, and we really appreciate it on the show. Thank you so much. If you like the show and want to give back, you can do so in 2 ways. Head on over to our website, gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and there'll be a big banner that'll take you to our Patreon page. There's also a small little link for PayPal if you want to give via PayPal. Thank y'all so much once again for your generosity. It's incredible. Speaking of GizWiz.tv, that's where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. as long as my network attached storage device is not acting up. We were a little bit behind schedule today. And then if there is any schedule changes, it will be noted at the top of our website there. You can join the chat room and chat along with everybody and get to know the fans. They're a fantastic group of people, so you can watch that there as well. You can also subscribe on YouTube or on iTunes, or Apple Podcasts, I should say. And we also have an RSS feed for you in HD, SD audio versions, so you can always get the show. You can also watch the show after the fact on our website, gizwiz.tv. Head on over to gizwiz.biz, that's Dickie D's website, where he writes up articles about all the gadgets that we talk about on the show. So if you're ever wondering what a gadget is, what the heck is that thing, what does it do, head on over to gizwiz.biz, and that will help you out. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? This is the game show online where you get to guess what the gadget is. We have another month with this gadget, so you get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. I hate to give this one away, but pretty sure that this is a portable soda fountain. When you're out and about, you just need a little bit of extra bubbly water, or you can set this down. It's like a Keurig, but for soda. So there you go. The SodaStream people will be calling soon, asking for their royalties. If you think you know what this is, get a guess on it. gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guess on at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.